What to do, chat? It's your neighborhood teacher, leader, and healer, Big Matt with Chosen One Chats. And today we're going to get into it. Today I'm going to be doing a tarot read for you lovers out there. And just only take what resonates, leave the rest, and just know that this reading is timeless, so it doesn't matter when you come across. There's most likely a message here for you. All right, let's get into it. I'm gonna crack things off with a oracle card. This is my deck, um, called Messages from the Most High. Let's see what we got here. All right. What does the collective need to do? What does the collective need to know regarding their love life and relationship? Let's see here. May the Most High guide this reading. All right. Number 2, truth is always now with the diamonds. I like the 2 because 2 indicates a couple, a pair. So that's a good sign already. Maybe what I'm being guided to say about this is be present, because the now and being truthful in your relationship is going to play a key role in your guys' growth. The diamond is like a star, like it kind of gives me like the stars aligning, like this is like your soulmate or even your twin flame for some of you guys out there. I know hearing that word twin flame is kind of scary because I know there's always like a runner and a chaser in every twin flame, and that could be a little intimidating. Truth is always now, though. It's just kind of vague. I want to see if we could get something else to clarify. Truth is always now. Okay, here we go. God speaks through silence. God speaks through silence. The 3 of spades. So 2 and 3 come together as 5, meaning change. And sometimes that gets uncomfortable. But 3 by itself is like your creative side of yourself. Maybe indicating you should start being a little bit more creative. And that will probably, what I'm getting is like, make your partner a little bit more attracted to you if you start bringing out your creative side and speak through silence. Like maybe this has a lot to do with just work. Like when you're working, you technically don't have to talk much. You're too busy working. So maybe this creativity has a lot to do with your work. And I feel like that will probably bring a lot more attraction to this relationship. Now, truth is always now, and God speaks through silence to clarify that. I really don't got nothing for y'all for that. Just sit with these for a little bit. Breathe in with me. Breathe out. Bear with me. Let's do 3 breaths. So, like I said, you want to be truthful in this relationship. And it's funny that we got speaks through silence, because what you speak has a lot to do with truth. So, building on what I said earlier of, maybe getting a little bit more hands-on instead of talking so much. We all have 2 ears and 1 mouth. That means you should be listening twice as much as you speak. Really vet this person. And what I'm also getting is, like, let your actions speak for themselves. So instead of trying to prove yourself to this person, maybe you should let your loving actions do the talking for you, like kind gestures, holding the door, taking them to the movies, stuff where you don't have to do, like the movies where it's like you guys just do things together and you don't really need to be talking too much. Alright, today I'm pulling from the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. I got the guidebook with me if I don't know any of them. Let's go ahead and see what we got today for y'all. Cracked open at the heart of the deck, we got looks like 10 of Wands. Looks a little dark there. It could be significant, but we're not gonna go off that too much. Let's get a shuffle going. This is my first video on my new channel. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Ooh, that one came out quick, dude. 2 of Wands. Isn't that crazy? First 2 cards are 2s. Yeah, this is crazy, guys. We are definitely... That's you and your partner. Like, it almost looked like they're kiss. It's like 2 stick figures kissing. Let's just say that. And just really colorful, happy energy. You guys are definitely gonna be happy together. That's so funny that it's colorful, because that's literally, colorful, happy, gay. Maybe even, you might be gay. Pause. Only take what resonates. Ooh. Alright, 2 cards fell face down. I'm not going to read those ones. Oh, 3 cards fell face down. I'm just going to put those back in the stack. But then we got the 8 of Pentacles. So this goes back to what I was saying about maybe not always, like, this is craftsmanship. This is developing skills. This relationship was very important in this relationship is your craft. What I was saying is maybe you shouldn't be, what I was saying about how your work is very important earlier, how, when you're working, you don't really do too much talking. And that's the whole thing about the silence thing, where it's like your craft is what is going to be key to this relationship, and you are going to be building lots of pentacles are, physical, has to do a lot with the physical things. So you guys are definitely going to be living lavish, but we also got to realize that this is going to have a lot to do with your craft. So you're being guided to stay purpose driven and don't get too off track. I was off track, so that's definitely resonating right now. So Do you want to stay purpose driven? I'm being guided to take this card that flew out but was face down, and we got the Son of Cups. This is cups have to do with emotions, and we got this bird here just kind of chilling. I want to clarify the cups card though, because I'm not too. Oh, and by the way, this is a fiery energy. The wands, and like I said, the wands was at the heart of the deck, but it was looking a little dark. But you know, that just shows like we got a fiery energy, y'all. It's gonna get, it's getting hot in here, you know. But let's get the Son of Cups clarified here. Artistic, introspective. Like all the Cups family, the Sun truly excels within the arts. He's usually a musician or a visual artist of some kind, and he finds success within his field. His natural tendency to look inward adds to his charm and mystique. To others, he may seem secretive and even peaceful, while deep inside he carries a dark kernel of intensity. Okay, so that's clarifying what this craft is. You may be a musician of some sort. You may be a musician of some sort. Alright. What I want to do now is I want to pull from this. Oh, if you're wondering, this is The Wild Unknown by Kim Krans. You can pick that up at Barnes & Noble. That's where I got it. And I'm going to be pulling a random message from this book called Guided Light by Shavi Zane. And we're just going to channel a random message. What does this person need to know regarding this, what looks very good relationship? All right. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to read this one. Random message 55, that is change, like I was saying earlier. You have faced many challenges from those who wish to undermine your position. It's time to embrace a more authentic path and break free from societal beliefs and conditioning. You have the right to assert yourself and express your truth according to your unique perspective. Trust your wisdom and intuition to guide you on your journey. Cherish the memories of love and let your experiences of pain serve as a catalyst for your healing and growth in the future. So, definitely getting like, you definitely want to cherish this, every single moment of this, and let your pain be a catalyst for your growth. Because what I'm getting is you guys have been through it all. And it's been tough. It's been a tough battle, and this may seem unreal that this other person, this other part of you, your twin flame, or even your soulmate, is actually here now or coming soon. It may seem unreal. I'm being guided to grab just one more. Daughter of Swords. Very wise the owl is, and the swords have to deal with kind of a conflicting energy. It's not always conflict, but let's clarify it here. So we got one of each family. We got the wands, we got the cups, we got the swords, and we got the pentacles. So let's see. Let's first see about the swords family. Okay. Alright. The swords are the suit of action and intellect, ruled by the element of air. So maybe some of y'all are air sign. Take that as confirmation if you are. These dynamic cards address change. Ooh, that 5 again. Change. This change is coming, guys. Conflict and power. They point to constructive and destructive tendencies within us all. A reading dominated by swords indicates a situation of turmoil and distress. But we don't have a reading dominated by swords. But we are going to figure out what this Daughter of Swords is. All right. Honest and insightful. The Daughter of Swords is a young woman whose honesty. All right, I'm going to restart. The Daughter of Swords is a young woman whose honesty and insights take her far in life. People. Oh. Honesty, truth. Dang. The Daughter of Swords is a young woman whose honesty and insights take her far in life. People truly value her frankness. Let me stop here by saying there is no gender in tarot. So it doesn't necessarily need to be that you're a girl or a guy. This could be for any of y'all. But just take what resonates, okay? People truly value her frankness. She learns from keen observation. It almost seems as though she never stops watching. Sometimes this becomes a burden for her, as she can't help but noticing this or that small detail that could have been done better. There's a potential for her to hold on to those experiences and become spiteful and judgmental. Okay. Yeah, you definitely it's not gonna be perfect. It's not gonna be perfect, but one thing that I could say is probably don't pay too much attention to the little mistakes, because you definitely seem like the type to be like catching those red flags. But it's gonna only cause you to be judgmental and spiteful at the end. And you as a, I don't know why I just being guided to pull this card. That fell too. Ooh, the Death card. I knew we were gonna need a major arcana here. So what number we got? That one's a 13. 13 breaks down to 4. Means angels, your spiritual team got your back and they're all around you. But the Death card indicates, you guys ready? The Death card is going to indicate that something is going to have to be put to rest for something new to come in. I didn't know it was going to end like this. Definitely going to have to break it off with somebody, unfortunately. Now I want you guys to also have discernment. I want you guys to, if you guys are dealing with somebody, then I need you guys to journal down all the good traits of the person that you like. Don't always just jump to conclusions and be like, oh, gotta break up with this person. Nope. You gotta really bring out all the things that you like about this person. And then I want you to be grateful for those things. And as time goes on, focus more like this, like stop paying so much attention to the little things. I want you to focus on the good things. Because maybe that's what you need to put to rest. You may not even need to get rid of somebody to bring someone else in. But what you need to do is you need to stop paying attention to the little things, because it's only making you judgmental and spiteful. So you need to put that to rest within yourself, so that maybe this could be more bright and more of a brighter future for you guys. And maybe you should write down all the good traits of this person, all the things you love the most about them, and focus on those things and not so much on the bad things. And I feel like you will start to find a new love for this person, because it's been a while. You've probably been through it all with this person. And I'm being guided for one more random message. Okay. We're going to do random message number 8. It's time to redirect your attention. Stop focusing on the bad. Redirect it to the good. Especially if you're dwelling on memories that don't align with your vision. Celebrate your victories, even those that are yet to come, and allow yourself to embrace the possibilities ahead. This is your moment to take charge of your life, combining spiritual growth and practical efforts. Significant changes are occurring within you, necessitating some solitude to understand the truths about your existence and the world around you. You can focus on nurturing your spiritual wisdom and use it to heal your heart and strengthen your faith. As you navigate this transformative period, continue to make the necessary adjustments. You may find yourself surrounded by those overly fixated on materialism, lacking spiritual insights. These changes are designed to help you shift your focus from external influences to your inner self, as finding balance is essential. This is interesting because, like I said earlier, we're getting a lot of change coming up throughout this reading, and this is definitely a transformative period. You may find yourself surrounded by those overly fixated on materialism, the pinnacles. So try not to focus too much on, maybe you guys don't got it all right now. Maybe you guys are struggling. Maybe you guys just need to, and if you're single right now, maybe this is your cue to, and if you aren't, and you're in a couple, either or, doesn't matter, seek solitude. Go within, find yourself, seek deeper spiritual insight instead of being overly fixated on material. Maybe all you need to do is to put your old way of thinking to rest. Don't overly focus on the negative. Don't overly focus on the physical things. Tap in with your emotions. Be honest with your partner. If you don't have a partner, be honest with the person that you're coming into alignment with. Make sure you talk to them about what you want and what you don't want. Sometimes your silence speaks more louder than your words. And you gotta work. And you guys will have a very fruitful relationship full of prosperity and financial gain. Like, you guys, it's on the way. I hope, and a very fruitful relationship. You guys will have it all. I truly believe that. It's your boy Big Matt with Chosen One Chats. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have, smash that like button, comment, share, subscribe. Hope you have a wonderful day. Peace.